So one of my favorite banks for business funding just got even better. Yeah, I'm talking about Wells Fargo, and they just released their new Signify business credit card. And in this video, I'm gonna give you full data points and full breakdowns on this card and why I think you should have it in your wallet if you're a business owner that's looking to grow and scale and you need funding to do it. So let's head over to my computer and break everything down. All right, we are at my computer and we are on Wells Fargo's website. And like I said, this is a new business credit card that they have came out with. Been waiting a long time. It was actually supposed to come out in February of this year, but it didn't for some reason. Whatever the reason that was, it's out now. And let's kind of go ahead and break it down. So it is the Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash. All right. Nice looking card, by the way, too. Black with the, little red outline. So all that is good. So it says the Signify Business Cash Card by Wells Fargo. And this is a sign up bonus that they currently have at the making of this video. It says earn a $500 cash rewards bonus when you spend $5,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. And there is no annual fee on this card as well. So what you want to realize is a lot of times people, they see like a big sign up bonus like 5,000, 8,000, 4,000, 3,000, whatever it is. What you really want to do is you want to break that down and divide it by 3. Okay, because you have 3 months to actually hit this. And so, but you have to ask yourself is like, okay, can I comfortably spend $2,000 per month with inside my business in that time frame? Most people can. It's really not even 2,000, it's a little under that. So really like 1,750 will get you there in terms of like that monthly breakdown to hit that sign up bonus. But that's really all you have to do in terms of the sign up bonus. Is just if you break it down into 3 months or 5 months, 6 months, whatever it is, you'll be good to go. And so let's get into some of the rewards with this card as well. I already mentioned they have no annual fee, and then currently you do get unlimited 2% cash back. That is really good. There's not a lot of 2% cash back business cards or even personal cards for that matter. Mostly they're like 1.5 or 1% on everything. So this one is 2%. And then coming over here, there's 0% interest APR period, which you guys know I love. You've been watching my videos. You get 0% interest for 12 months. That is a good solid period. That's kind of like standard credit card territory for the most part. Most business cards are going to have anywhere from like 9 to 12 months. So that is good there. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. And now that we kind of did a quick rundown of the card, we're going to go ahead and break down the data points that you're going to need to have in order to be able to get approved for this card. All right, so right here is the data points for this Wells Fargo Signify card. So the first thing is you're going to need to make sure you have at least a 680 credit score. That's pretty standard territory. Utilization under 10%. This is credit card utilization, any type of revolving. Sometimes HELOCs show up under there as well. So making sure you're at 10% or under for this card. No collections, no late pays in the last 2 years, no charge-offs, no BKs as well. Okay, and the late pays, again, if they're in the last 2 years, sometimes even if they're a year old, you'll be okay. But you don't want to have like multiple late pays, like 5 or 7 or 3. That kind of get problematic. But if it's just one, it was like a year ago, you should be all right. But really, the threshold there is like the last 2 years. Also, what you want to know with this card, they're going to pull Experian FICO 9. This goes for anything with Wells Fargo. This is what they're pulling right now, FICO 9. So you want to make sure that you're actually looking at your FICO 9 score, not Credit Karma, or even if you're using like My FICO or Experian, you want to make sure that you use or look at FICO 9, not FICO 8 or FICO 3 or FICO 2, any of those different FICO scoring models. DTI is also important to Wells Fargo. That's your debt to income ratio. You want to try to have that under 40% for your debt to income ratio. Now, I've seen approvals above that, but really to be on the safe side, if you're under 40% of your DTI, you'll be okay. And that's really just what your income is versus what your debt outstanding, your balances on your debts that are present when they pull your credit report. Also, no more than 3 new accounts and increase in the last 3 months. This basically shows them that you're not thirsty for credit. You guys know, if you're watching my channel, banks hate you looking thirsty for credit. They like to give people money that look look like they don't need it. And this is how you make it seem that way, is when you don't have a lot of new accounts or increase in a recent amount of time. And so we went over the Wells Fargo Signify business credit card, but if you're looking for some more business funding with Wells Fargo, the line of credit that they offer is really great as well. This is one of the few banks that is still being able to get a line of credit with no docs if you do it the right way. A lot of banks are kind of starting to shift away from no doc financials. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, I kind of talk about that, but it's still possible, don't get me wrong, but it's getting harder and harder by the day to be able to get no doc lines of credit. So that's something you want to pay attention to. With Wells Fargo, you can get them if you are a startup. Now, you know, it will go SBA and you will have to show docs 100% with a line of credit with Wells Fargo for sure. But the sweet spot is if you have 2 years in business, and you know, you can go ahead and that way it's actually backed by Wells Fargo if you have 2 years in business. And with that, you have the ability to get a no doc line of credit if you fill out the application right and if you do it correctly. Okay. A lot of the credit profile stuff that I just mentioned with the Signify card, that still applies for the line of credit as well. A lot of times people are trying to credit stack or whatever, and you know, they just have sometimes maxed out business credit cards or high uses on their credit cards or lines of credit or term loans, whatever they have, and that stuff is showing up on a business credit profile. And what a lot of people don't talk about, or a lot of people don't realize, is that banks pull business credit profiles too, in addition to personal. So if you have high usage on the business side, you're going to run into trouble and you're going to get denials for that too. So this is a very methodical process, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to make sure you have all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. Okay. So if you are a business owner and you have a 680, 700 plus credit score and you just want to invest in some help, you're tired of doing it by yourself and you just want a fast track guaranteed solution, have somebody to come in and build a custom funding strategy for you and actually connect you with all of these representatives and high up banking contacts at all these banks to do all this stuff for you, go ahead and click the link that you see in the description. It's going to take you to the page where you can actually fill out a questionnaire and book a call with us, and we'll sit down, analyze your business, see if it makes sense to go ahead and work with us one-on-one to get your business funded, build you a strategy, get access to all of our banking contacts, and we actually navigate all this stuff for you so you can stop guessing and actually get some help to help you do this. You know, and this is for people that, again, you're ready to invest in a solution. You don't want to waste any time. You just want to go ahead and get it done and not play around anymore. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and smash that like button if you enjoyed the content today. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. And if you want to see the fastest path to 100K in business funding today, go ahead and click the video that you see on the screen right now. It's a recent video I did. I get on my whiteboard and I literally break down A to Z exactly what you need to do and how your credit profile needs to be optimized to go ahead and get up to 100K in business funding right now. So go ahead and click the video on the screen and we'll see you in that one.